Welcome to my presentation on collaborative and network governance. My name is Arita Samudo, and this work is in partial fulfillment for the course requirement of DPA 740, Collaborative and Networked Governance. Before discussing collaborative governance, it's good to know what collaborative governance is. Based on various definitions, and particularly that by Ansel and Gash 2007, it is a governing arrangement where one or more public agencies come together to engage non-stakeholders and in a bid to arrive at a collective decision-making process, which is formal, consensus-oriented, deliberative, and aims to make or implement public policy or manage public programs and assets. As such, there are different types of collaborative governance, and it could be public-private partnerships, could be public-public partnerships, as well as collaboration between government, non-profit organizations, and individuals. Collaborative governance comes into place due to certain drivers, and some of these drivers are the leadership in place, consequential needs, which could be internal or external, interdependence of sectors, public dependent on private or private dependent on public, as well as uncertainties in the provision of services, public services needed, or completion of projects at hand. Given the drivers of collaborative governance, it is important to know what strategies to apply to arrive at a successful collaborative governance. Some of the strategies include oversight and mandating, providing resources, negotiation and bargaining, facilitation, brokering, systems thinking, and situational awareness. Given the discussed drivers as well as the strategies outlined for successful collaborative governance, the benefits include accountability, provision of funding for projects, response to the failures of top-down policy-making processes and implementation, reducing/erasing legitimacy gaps, providing expertise otherwise not available, elimination of bottlenecks leading to timely project delivery, as well as increased resources to the citizens. Collaborative governance in some instances have proven to be successful while others remain challenged. Some of the successful collaborative governance includes community planning framework in Scotland, where the government communicates directly with local citizens and are able to help them with the implementation of projects. We also have the United Kingdom's National Health Services, delivery of healthcare services to local communities through local strategic partnerships. This, in fact, has been one of the greatest and successful partnerships. However, in Nigeria, there has continued to be challenges in collaborative governance, especially in the delivery of healthcare services to the citizens. This has continued to cause a lot of tension between the citizens and the government, as the citizens do not yet receive adequate healthcare system as they should. I'd like to take this time to thank you for reading through my slides, for listening, and I hope that you've been able to learn a thing or two about collaborative governance, the drivers of collaborative governance, the benefits, and the strategies, and also what it takes to have a successful collaborative governance. In the capacity as a broker, I have been able to work in a setting which can be described as collaborative governance, where there was oversight being looked into on my part as a risk manager and as a claims manager at the time, where I helped my client to look through their risk management frameworks, to look through what's required of them as per regulations, and also to be in tune with them, to actually communicate with them in writing and verbally, so that we both arrive at an agreed goal and at an agreed end, in order to make sure that my client has the required insurance coverage in place. In the process of all of this, strong work ethics was looked at, responsibility on my part to make sure that I provide the services to my clients for which I was paid, and also to see that what I provided to my client was in line with what was required by regulations at the time. So I hope that with this example and all that I've been able to present, this has given you a platform for what collaborative governance or a successful collaborative governance should look like. Thanks again for your time, and I hope to be back with other slides. God bless.